Hi friends, I am so happy to be with you today. I just wanted to do a video today as I was in my shower. I have just been thinking of all of you, and it's kind of where I do a lot of my thinking because I'm a mom. And I feel like I receive some inspiration when I'm in there too. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video on resiliency. And I was thinking, sometimes my mind wanders to, so I'm a physical empath, so my mind wanders to the suffering and struggles of like humanity. And often when I'm quiet and, my natural tendency, my lower brain wants to worry about people. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today a little bit. Is it's really interesting how our lower brain wants to protect us, right? Our amygdala, our lower brain, our monkey, however you want to look at it, it wants to preserve our life and protect us. And we often will have thoughts like, if I have to do this, I will die. Or, it always kind of goes to these extremes. And I was thinking about how resilient humans are, how resilient people are, how resilient I am, how resilient you are. And I was thinking about how at our marriage retreat, I was sitting at a table with some military soldiers, and they were telling stories, and it just blew my mind how resilient they are and what they've been through for our country, and the deployments and the trainings and the intense conditions that their bodies went through, and yet they're sitting right there at the table talking to me about it. They adapted, they overcame, they thrived. And while there may have been some struggles throughout that, like we all have, they were there and they're resilient and good men. They came across a lot of temptations and a lot of opportunities to make choices that wouldn't bring them joy, and they didn't. When it was easy, it would be easy to do that. They didn't. And they were so amazing and resilient. And I'm really grateful to them. Grateful to my husband for doing the same thing. I was thinking about how, us women, us mothers, how resilient our bodies and our spirits are to, nourish and grow a human being inside our bodies, and then birth that human being, and then take care of it and keep it alive while our bodies are going through intense changes, size changes, hormonal changes, sleep deprivation, all these things, right? I think about prisoners of war who have come out of it and forgiven, their captors and come through torture. I mean, it's just insane. People that have survived crazy childhoods or abuse, and yet they are thriving as adults. It's just incredible. And I just want you to know that your body and your spirit are resilient, that you are resilient, and that because you're so resilient, there's hope. And during this crazy time in our world with a pandemic and elections and riots and people losing family members and all these things, I want you to know that as sad and hard and difficult as those things are, you are resilient and you're an overcomer and you're strong. And I'm so grateful to God and our Savior for giving us that hope and strengthening us even beyond our own capacities, and for creating us this way. It's just, we are a miracle. We really are. And they are a miracle to us. And we can be a miracle to each other. And as we're coming into this Thanksgiving season and Christmas season, I want to encourage you to find that hope within you, that and find that evidence in your life of all the things that you've been resilient to and that you've overcome. Find that evidence for your brain that wants to tell you you're going to die. I think about even just the deployment that we just went through and how, my brain was like, oh my gosh, all these things, right? Like sometimes we just go to worst case scenario. All these things can happen. All these bad things can happen. And and I might die if I have to be apart from my husband that long or take care of everything back home by myself. And of course I received my miracles, through God and the Savior. And I'll do a whole nother video on that. But we overcame. We made it through. We were resilient. We adapted. We survived and thrived. And I just want you to know that no matter what you are going through right now, health challenges or financial or divorce, I'll be honest, I've been through all those and I'm here and I'm doing well and I'm happy. Do I have bad days? Yes. Do I have struggles? Yes. Do I have to manage my brain? Yes. Do I have to release things? Yes, I do. But I've survived all of those things and others, and I know you have too. I just want to end this with helping you release. This is just a quick little tool, but if you're having some really negative thoughts, you can actually just tap right here, kind of like tapping into your body computer system. Take a breath and release whatever that is that's not serving you. And then you can actually put your hand over your heart. For me, I'm right-handed, so I want to put my right hand over my heart and just place in, who do you want to be right now? What do you want to choose as your thought right now? What do you want to have hope in and resiliency in and believe in? It could be, I am strong, or I am abundant. My life is abundant. My finances are abundant. It's really important that we believe that things can get better, that we trust that, and that we choose thoughts that will support that. And I just want you to know that you will be okay no matter what. It's going to be okay. And we're going to overcome and adapt and be resilient. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Lots of love.